Zoro during Punk Hazard. Still not going all out, much like his captain. Didn't see the need to. So he disembarked with Luffy. They found a dragon on the hot side of Punk Hazard, right? He's like, man, let me kill this shit, Luffy. Luffy's like, okay, I'll let you, do your thing. Zoro's like, okay, cool. He cut that head off that dragon. Um, Showing some, feats, right? He then got to where, these kids were, and he was like, this shit's horrible, everything else. But, G5 was there, Tashigi was there. Yeah, they're like, tryouts are here and other things. But then they're like, we have to work together to get these kids out of here. Monet struck. This girl had a Logia dough fruit called the Snow fruit. Zoro didn't go all out during this fight. She was fighting against Tashigi. She was in need of some help. Zoro was like, okay, let a real swordsman show you what the fuck's going on. Locked in on her. Zoro locked in. If anything, this man used observation Aki during this fight. Girl was fucking around with snow clones. Boom, 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 boom. Playing games like that. Sneaking up on niggas trying to attack them, like a harpy. If you know what those things are. These little bitches who have like wings and like, talons and shit like that. She did shit like that. But then Zoro found her and cut her down. No hockey needed. This bitch got cut in half. Almost. She wasn't dead, but she got cut the fuck down. It was an easy win for Zoro. He didn't break no sweats. He was sweating that much. So Zoro during this time, his strength's at 86. Speed is at 86. 84 for his durability. And an 86 for his endurance. 84 for his intelligence. And 87 for his experience. 87 for his close skills. And 84 for his range skill. 84 for his recoup. And 84 for his hacks. Overall power score for this guy, 85.2 for Zoro during Punk Hazard. He wasn't going all out. Much like Luffy, he was like, these guys are kind of chumps and they're fucking around with kids. We don't like them. Be cool, fall in the corner.